Where's your bed? Where's your bed? Can you find your bed? What? That's not your bed. What? This is your bed. Right here. Can you see? Right here? Yes. Good. Good job. Welcome to Super Vlog. This is gonna be such a vlog episode. Are we so excited about just like vlogging?
I'm excited about super vlogging. I've never super vlogged before.
You're watching Tripped, the new reality of travel, masked up and socially distanced. The world's starting to open. Subscribe and come with us.
We are off to Colorado because apparently we just really like driving all over the country this year. But with a carload of stuff, driving is the way to go versus flying, so that we have our car out in the mountains of Colorado for 3 weeks of skiing, and we're taking you along for the journey.
This probably sounds really exciting if you're from another country to go drive across the US. It probably sounds terrible if you're from the US and thinking about driving across the US.
Right, everyone knows it's just basically a bunch of interstates. So we wanted to vlog just to kind of take you along for the ride. And today's first drive is from our house south of Sarasota all the way up to Nashville, Tennessee. First 12 hours of our 30-hour drive time trip.
One state down, 5 to go. 5 very large states to go. Good dog.
I think we just went from summer to fall. It's still 75 degrees, but we're seeing some orange and yellow for the first time. Pretty.
What are you doing? Exit. Exit now.
Exit now! Exit now!
So help me God, get off at this Buc-ee's.
Ah! Oh, I see the sign.
Okay.
Beaver approved water. I can't believe we missed the potty like a rock star. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Look at that.
That looks like an IKEA. America.
If you don't know about Buc-ee's, they're all over Texas, and they are the equivalent of Disneyland and a gas station having a baby. They're gigantic, there's lots of pumps, and that's not exciting. But you can get anything you want inside.
Self-branded snacks, custom-made sandwiches,
some
clean
good
bathrooms.
barbecue, snazzy t-shirts. They've got a fun little mascot.
There are 900 cars here. Hashtag COVID-19.
Be safe, be safe. All right, let's do this. Careful.
Yeah, people are facing you.
Yeah. Nice. You got a pump right away? Nice.
I mean, this looks like an IKEA.
I was all excited about cheap gas in Florida. It's only $1.69 here. Yeah, smart. Leave it. I could do this all day. Hey.
If you're worried about Mexico,
It's such a shit show between like so many people are masked up and then you walk around and you see exactly who you think wouldn't be wearing masks isn't wearing masks.
do you want to just leave, or do you want to get something?
I'm gonna get some package stuff.
Okay. I mean, there's, you know, still living your life, and then there's just trying to get COVID. I didn't know that there was places in the States that you didn't have to wear a mask inside.
Or they're not enforcing it.
Or just not.
I mean, it's not our opinion. You saw the footage. Like half that place wasn't masked off.
Well, nothing would demonstrate my point more than what we just saw about flying. Because people have been asking questions about flying and safety and all that. I mean, the airport, it's a requirement, and the planes have the HEPA filters, you know, it's relatively clean. Flying is, I think, even proven to be, anyways, versus everyone from everywhere all merging into the same gas station. Granted, I know that we were just in there, but we're now like so conscious of everything. Like my phone, I was carrying in there, so now I need to disinfect my phone. And
That definitely was a case of just trying to get it.
that was just trying to get it. Okay.
Bye, Georgia.
We don't want to get COVID, we don't want to spread COVID, and we don't want COVID to ruin our ski trip. Like, so that was Buc-ee's.
Usually a much more merry time. And if, again, doesn't sound that exciting.
Well,
unless
usually
you're
crowded
driving
like
for
that.
all day.
And then this is a new spot, this Buc-ee's on 75, because we've certainly driven Highway 75 through Georgia before, and this just must be new in the last month or so. Whoa, how long is that trailer?
That's a big boy.
37, maybe? Oh, they have an Instagram. Hey guys.
Oh, there was a state trooper as we walked into, like, not masked up. And then cops have a bad rap anyway right now. You'd think you'd want to be setting an example for people, even if you don't personally believe it, when you're suited up, right, behind your shield. Like,
But maybe that is the example that he's setting.
Maybe. Oh yeah, just also putting out like a little political message, but you're a cop. Like, kids don't know how much crap you guys are in right now. They look up to you, so just set a good example for people.
That was so interesting. What'd you get?
I got a turkey sandwich. Turkey barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah! All the food people, all the employees were all masked up, sanitized.
Yeah.
And then they're making this behind things, so it's not the general filthy public, including us, isn't.
Yeah, the prepackaged food looked okay. And you were a good girl. Yes, you were. Good job. We honestly have such great friends, and we're excited in this Colorado series to continue to introduce more of them to you, including some repeat friends you've met before. This friend is allowing us to stay in their house in Nashville tonight, even though they won't be there. However, John has given us a riddle we must solve in order to find his address. I don't know, they're just amazing. I mean, this is just like real. This isn't for the video or anything. He just sent us a riddle this morning. So
He writes, "Dearest Tim."
he writes, "Dearest Tim, Oh, welcome, weary travelers who find the hidden sanctuary. The path will unveil itself to those who see the way. The second half of this clue, I'm not going to necessarily read out loud because I think it is a clue to his exact address. Located at the stream adjacent, maybe the legendary player Mr. Ryan will know in his vial?
What is Ville?
Ville? It's Ville.
Is it stream adjacent? Tributary or I don't.
Oh, like right, some form of water, a stream. I bet it's a tributary.
It says stream adjacent. I bet it's like tributary, yeah.
Or is
it
there
could
many
be either or, yeah. Ryan could be the first or last name. It's like a Nolan Ryan. Nolansville would be like.
Okay, Nolansville.
I don't know what Ville's
Oh, there's a Nolansville, Tennessee.
Is it near Nashville?
That's really far south. Here is Nolan Ryan Jr., nicknamed the Ryan Express, an American former Major League Baseball pitcher, previous CEO of the Texas Rangers, and previous advisor to the Houston Astros.
I said Nolan Ryan like a long time ago. This is it.
Oh, okay. So what street should we look for in Nolansville?
I don't know, but like, let's figure out if it's Nolansville. Johnny said we could toss some names. We got it. The player was Nolan Ryan, which is somebody who was famous when I actually collected baseball cards when I was little. That took us an hour.
That entertained us for a good half hour. That was pretty good. Well, thanks, John and Courtney.
Now we gotta find the key.
Oh no, there's another clue for the key.
Keeper of secrets.
Took us long enough.
I thought you guys did it pretty quickly. You guys got the numbers right off the bat.
Johnny, I knew Nolan Ryan. That's one of the few people I know. But then we couldn't find a Nolansville. We just didn't find it.
We were looking too close to in the heart of Nashville.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Oh, good. I like reading it like an ancient scroll.
It will. This one's going to be much more fire and brimstone-y, a little bit more confusing. You'll find it out.
All right, we're waiting.
All right, see you. Bye.
Two down, 4 to go. Unless it's 3 to go. 3 to go. Alabama.
Sharp curve.
Hey, yeah, here it comes.
Cute neighborhood. Now we're gonna go rummage around in the dark in our friend's house.
Perfect.
So cute. Will you help us find the key? Can you help us? Okay, you gotta help us. We gotta get the clue. Okay, let's get this clue. Your final obstacle from safe haven at hand to not misstep in this new land. At Manor's Gate is where it lies. Well, let's go to the Manor's Gate.
At Manor's Gate. No, I don't.
Oh, wait. Okay, we thought there was a porch swing, so this chairs makes sense. Okay, ponder on the swing. Okay, so it says sit here. We have to ponder on the swaying, whatever these are. As Marzana claims departed blades. Who is Marzana? Maybe that's like a type of tree or a plant. Bearing to port side, juxtaposed to fallen leaf. Okay, port side is left. What, you see it?
I don't know.
Maybe it's something with the shutters.
What's the next clue?
In Slavic mythology, it's the goddess of winter and death. It's the Polish name for goddess. Oh, winter claims departed blades. Winter claims falling leaves.
Departed blades?
Oh, like a dead, is there like a, oh, maybe the reef.
Sure. Hey, come in.
Okay, maybe they're pretty Christmas wreath. What else is in here? Port side. Okay, port side. Brass, maybe?
It's something green or brown. Didn't he say the color of my mount?
Tinge of the Conqueror's mount. Oh, they have a bird's nest. I feel like I'm on Amazing Race.
Now you're just rummaging.
Well, if I was on Amazing Race, I would also just start looking.
Boreas was the purple-winged god of the north wind, one of the 4 seasonal wind gods. He was also the god of winter who swept down from the Koli mountain. So what?
So there's a theme
god
here.
of the north. Oh! Is there a compass out here? North? What else do we have?
Wait, there's 2 winter gods.
Tinge of the Conquerors.
The vanguard to stave off winter is... Oh wait, weren't we looking for a dead tree? What part of the clue was that?
Look, I don't see any.
Something about like the fallen leaf and maybe there's like a little gnome in here. I don't know. Does this stave off winter? What is this? Faucet cover. Oh, I bet this does stave off winter so that the pipes don't freeze. Wait. And the fallen leaves are right in here. I hear it. Wait. Oh, no, it's just this piece of metal. That's not the key.
I don't know. I think this is a heat pump, so it is a heater.
Okay, at Manor's Gate is where it lies. Inferior to lifted okay, what is this word? A low platform. Johnny, I don't know. This is fun though. I feel like it's Halloween.
Riddle, shall we?
Wait, can I ask you something? Did you hide this knowing you were going to write us a riddle? Like it's in this...
Yes.
Oh.
I know you, it's not like something crazy. You're not like gonna have to dig something up. It's very quick that you'll find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if this is a normal spot you keep the key or if this was for this game.
No, it's just for this.
Okay. Okay. Oh, we're on the wrong side of the house.
I got it.
Wait, that's where I was. No, I already looked in here.
Oh. I'm gonna get this off of here.
Wait, are you sure it's that? I already looked over
no,
here.
it's inside of here.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna find it by myself. I was so
Look,
close.
it's got a heart.
Oh my gosh.
We solved it.
Wait, this is gonna be so funny. I have all this footage kicking around these leaves in here, and then look at, I found this metal piece of trash, and because I heard it with my foot, and I'm like, I found
I
it.
have to make a key out of this piece of metal. Johnny, what I learned is you don't know the difference between port side and starboard. Johnny, this was a really fun game, dude.
Johnny,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
we accept
I
that.
had fun making the riddles up.
that was a blast.
That was great. You're such a good DM.
I'm a dungeon master. Yeah.
Johnny, this is a beautiful house. There's a light on in here, buddy.
I know. I left the light on.
Aw, thanks,
All right,
guys.
we'll make
This is
sure
so
we leave the light on.
nice. Oh, how fun. Now we are going to enjoy a Thanksgiving dinner one day late here on Black Friday. Because Tim picked up, what did we get?
We got some Martin's barbecue.
Oh my goodness. So wow.
Which it probably doesn't look great because it's so much brown, but I'm sure it tastes amazing.
We are having smoked barbecue turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that makes it easy to... Perfect.
All right, Thanksgiving.
A day late.
Thanksgiving.
We were too busy for Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. I bet that they weren't selling a lot of turkey today. We're probably the only people to buy turkey
Yeah, it was
today.
pretty quiet out in town. I think people had leftovers to deal with today.
Yeah. States down, 3 to go. Welcome to Kentucky.
Oh yeah, little surprise here. We are going into Illinois. And as much as we've driven around the US, for some reason when we were counting states, it didn't look like we were going to Illinois, but we're just going to go through the tiny, tiny tip of it.
Oh yeah, here's the sign.
Yeah.
Okay, so just kidding, 7 states.
7
So
states.
this is what, the 4th of 7?
I'm not even going to try anymore. Apparently I don't know my
We're
states.
really bad at counting. Oh no, Illinois.
Fun fact, I'm from Illinois originally, born and bred. Illinois, one of those states nobody from the state has pride in. Like you meet somebody from California or Texas, yeah, I'm from Texas. You meet somebody from Illinois, they look at the ground and they're like, yeah, I'm from Illinois. Chicago's different, but you'd say I'm from Chicago, not I'm from Illinois.
And I think a lot of you know I'm from Michigan. And I feel like Michigan, when I was growing up, kind of had that same sense, but now I feel like Michigan is cool. Like I feel
People
like,
rep Michigan.
yeah, pure Michigan like really brought us back, right? And like seeing the license plates, and we've got so much outdoor stuff, and I would love to do a series in Michigan, like around the Great Lakes and stuff. That would be really fun. Just more driving. This is absolutely the worst coffee I've ever had, and I don't even really care about coffee or like coffee, but this is
a ringing endorsement
bad.
of how bad 5-star is.
5-star was very clean and great. Still no masks here in central USA. What bustling metropolis is this?
I don't know, they got a golden corral.
Greenmount, Illinois. Illinois. Buffalo Wild Wings. This is getting wild. Talk to us about American culture and these exotic foods.
This is just us ragging on the U.S., I guess, but you can take every little place off the interstate once in a while and copy and paste it somewhere else. It's the same.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. The CarMax, the Honda dealership, the large church,
Hyper church.
the IHOP, McDonald's, Subway, Taco Bell, the classic 6.
It's both incredibly comforting and terribly boring.
The La Quinta, another car dealership. And, is that an Ashley's Furniture? Oh, just a mattress store. And then if you multiply that by every interstate intersection across the country, you get America. If you've never been to the US before. Yep. There she is. Whoop. Wait, here she comes again. Oh. My great-grandfather worked on building the arch.
What?
Did you know that? Yeah. I mean, sometimes your grandparents tell you things and then you're like, this is true, Grandpa. But I think, according to my grandfather, my great-grandfather helped build the arch. He was an engineer. Good job, great-grandpa. So officially, we have missed every state sign.
Except that one.
I didn't. I thought you meant the highway sign, not the state sign. I didn't get it.
Okay. I bet there's some packing cubes in there. Yep, that's me.
Okay, 987.
Sure thing. Well, have a good night. Thank you.
Salina, Kansas, where we stayed at the Super 8.
Woo,
last night.
Salina. This is my favorite small town in Kansas.
Never stayed at a Super 8 before, but it had the lowest pet fee, and yeah.
That is something we have to consider all the time. It's like, oh, where are we gonna get in with a dog? And it's not always the best of the best.
That was clean. That was fine. That was great. And compared to van life, Tim, like, we still prefer to go into a hotel. Like, unless you were sleeping in a truck stop and it was actually free and you were getting a benefit of having a van, if you still have to pay for an RV park or an overnight spot, like, that was $60 to stay there. I can't believe
Truly $60. Yeah, and we had breakfast. Our pockets are full of pastries.
free coffee. Let's see if this is better than the gas station yesterday.
Western Kansas, it's so windy now that our car that we normally get like 25 miles per gallon, we're getting about 15 right now.
This keeps going down.
And it's getting cold out there. Did it! Only 3 more states. We spent 4 months out here last year, 2 months in Dillon and 2 months in Idaho Springs. So we've just done this drive so many times. And I'm so happy to be back, and just fingers crossed for POW. I'm gonna be doing powder dances out there so it snows.
Tim's geeking as we approach the mountains here. Yeah, while we were finishing up our Mexico episodes, while you were watching the Yucatan and Tulum, we were actually here in Colorado. It's the magic of video editing. Yeah, traffic's great, mountains great, snow's great, and that Colorado sun, baby, woo! We should have known this is gonna be a year when in January we were living in Idaho Springs, which if you've been here, why were we living here for 2 months? I don't know. It was the closest we could get to the mountain. Anyways, I cut my own bangs, then dyed my hair dark.
I recommend it against both things.
Then Pepper was attacked by a dog here. That was January this year, and we should have just known. But we're here going into December. Why don't we end the year on a better note than how we started it? Right here. Right there. We lived right... Oh, we're going here?
Yeah, you love this place.
Why do we want to go here?
I want to go revisit the place of
No.
Peppers.
Why are we going here? I don't want to be here.
You love Idaho Springs. We're gonna go to our old
We don't even need
laundromat.
gas. What are you doing? This is our laundromat. Right there. Oh. What are we doing? Oh, you have to go potty. I told you weren't gonna make it. Remember, honey? That was so scary. Thank you for all your support on Instagram. Everyone was sending the sweetest messages. She got attacked. She was in a dog's, come here, mouth. And let me see. She had this like huge hole right here that we had to heal. You were so brave. It was so scary. And it happened when I was walking her alone early in the morning, and like I was like screaming like I was being attacked, and then I was like sobbing, and then I like ran through the town holding her, and she was like bleeding. It was really intense. Yeah, that was like January 3rd this year. Anyways, thanks for all the nice messages on Instagram when that all happened. Welcome to the mountains, if we haven't mentioned it. We're here to shred. Did you know that we ski and snowboard? See you next week. How exciting. We're in on this place with another couple, so this is gonna be an upgrade from our normal accommodations. We're so excited.